guys, and welcome back to the Lazy Girls Kitchen. My name is Maggie, and on today's episode I'm going to share with you how I make my pasta pie. Now I have a very special guest here today who is on the couch watching some YouTube. Not me, by the way, but that's okay. So I'm going to be making her a pasta pie. Now, let me take you over the list of ingredients. So this is what you're going to need for your pie. You're going to need some chopped scallions, some jalapeno. Over here I have some shredded mozzarella and shredded Parmesan. I just have some spaghetti that I actually cooked a few days before. If you don't have any, just cook it the day of, but I think like 1 or 2 days spaghetti works perfect for this. In here I have a combination of mushrooms and onions, some bacon, your eggs of course, and then just a little bit of olive oil. Now let me show you how we're going to get started. Okay, so before we go any further, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 425 degrees. And before I forget, you're actually going to need some salt and some pepper. So into my skillet, I just put in some olive oil and it's pretty hot. So into my skillet, I'm going to add in my mushrooms and onions. And we're going to saute these bad boys before we put them into our mixture. So what you're looking for here is for your mushrooms, that's the oven, for your mushrooms to get nice and golden brown and for your onions to be nice and translucent. So this can take anywhere from like 4 to 6 minutes. So just make sure you're constantly stirring them and watching, and then I'll meet you back here so we can assemble the pie. Okay, so my onion and mushroom mixture is nice and golden brown, as you can see. So I just put it in a plate to kind of cool for a second. And so in my bowl, I'm just going to whisk my eggs. You don't have to worry about making them perfect. I just kind of want to combine them nicely. Ta-da! There we go. Into this, I'm going to add in my jalapeno and my chives. Not my chives, my scallions. Excuse me. And then I'm going to add in some Parmesan. And then some mozzarella. So I have a look. I am going to put this whole thing in here, but I'm actually I saved a little bit so I could top the pie after, once it's kind of almost baked through. You know what, let me just dump all the parm in here. Why not? We live once, right? Right. Now to this, I'm going to add in my pasta, my spaghetti. So you're going to have to kind of work this a little bit. So I might, because it's kind of, you know, it's taken the shape of my Tupperware, I should say. So I'm gonna take my little, I don't know what this is called. I don't know. Whatever this is called, I'm gonna take it and use it. And we're just gonna mix it in. Look at that, it just comes apart in the mixture. Mix it all in. There we go. There we go. Look, this gets so nicely coated in the egg mixture. So once you bake it, it's gonna become like its own little crust around the spaghetti. Oh, it's gonna be so good. You just wait and see. And then finally, I'm gonna add in my onion and mushroom mixture. And just kind of mix that in there. Just make sure you're mixing it pretty quickly because you don't want to scramble the eggs before they go into the oven. Ta-da! It really does smell so good. And then before we put it into our pan, I'm going to put in some pepper. I like to do a generous sprinkling, but remember you already have jalapeno in here. So if you're not a fan of super spicy, take it easy on the pepper. And then some salt. And we're going to give this another nice stir. All right. And again, I'm going to switch my instrument and take a spatula to make sure we get everything off the sides. There we go. Let me move this junk out of the way. So now into my oiled pan, I'm just going to dump this in. Oh, it's a little bit heavier than I anticipated. There we go. Just get everything out of there. We here at the Lazy Girls Kitchen don't waste anything. So then you're just gonna cover this like so. And then what I do to make this easier to take in and out of the oven is I actually put it on a baking sheet. So I'm gonna put this on a baking sheet, put it into my preheated oven for about 25 minutes, and then I'm gonna take it out and we're gonna top it with some mozzarella. But while this is in the oven, I'm actually gonna crisp up my bacon, okay? Okay, so my pasta pie was in the oven for 25 minutes, but we're not done yet. But look at just how gorgeous it is. Like getting nice and crispy around the edges. That's actually my favorite part, is when it's like really crispy around the edges. Let me get you down here. There we go. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in some extra mozz. Well, because why not, guys, right? Why not? Just over the top. Sprinkle it in. Oopsies. Oh, it's not hot. Okay. Okay, and then our crisped up bacon, and I just crisped up the bacon in the same pan that I crisped up the that I sauteed the mushroom and onion mixture, because what's the point of dirtying another pan, right? So this is going to go back into your oven for another 5 or 10 minutes. Just kind of make sure that you're watching the cheese. If you feel like it's getting too golden brown, you can take it out. But I would say 5 to 10 minutes, and then we can cut into the goodness. Okay, so look at this beauty. Look how clean it came out. So I just cut a slice for myself, but I just wanted to show you guys just how nicely it comes out. Like, it's not sticky or anything. It's just the perfect combination. So let me get you up here. Hello. So that I can try my pie. Oh, I need a fork. Okay. So here's the pie. Look how pretty. And it's got like nice color because of all the veggies, so it's really nice. And I love the crunchy part, is my favorite part. All right, let's give this a try. So cheesy. So good. It's so fresh. Like the veggies inside make it just that fresh flavor. I think this would be perfect cold, warm, however you'd want it, for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. It's just an all-around great recipe to have on hand. All right, so you need to head over to www.thelazygirlskitchen.com to get this written recipe, and I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe and give me a big thumbs up, all right? Bye.